to whatever propaganda that is doing. I'll keep on advising them. Reduce the propaganda. You are now in power. People are watching you. Those days you can say whatever. You can say that Johnson is a rapist, and people will take it serious. Today, when you say Johnson is a rapist, they will find out whether he's a rapist and you are in charge and you are not doing anything about him.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? Though they say, oh, because you are in power, you are covering your own. Today you are in power. So if you think that we haven't done anything good, the people will question you. So reduce the propaganda, so that all of us will help. See how we can develop this country. Yes. Look at how he jumped it. He ended up claiming everything that they initiated. Health insurance, that, oh, they initiated it, piloted it. Oh, Kufuor came and did it mutual. They came and make it national. They make it you see, this kind of talk is not good. When you talk like this, you are insulting the intelligence of your listeners. You're insulting the intelligence of those who are out there, Ghanaians. You oppose health insurance, you walk out, led by the current Speaker of Parliament. So if you think it was your baby child, why were you walking out, leaving your baby child in Parliament? Why did you walk out? So you walk out and you sit there, make your propaganda, you initiated it. Think that they were against. They turn around to claim that it's their baby child. You were against health insurance. You are claiming to be initiators of health insurance. The Catholic Church piloted health insurance in Damongo, in Koranza and other areas, not NDC. It was the Catholic Church that piloted it. The current president, on one of this GTV program, they were having a program that he and Bediaku used to attend, Catholic Digest. Catholic Digest on GTV, John Mahama himself acknowledged it and said that the Catholic Church was even friendly to them because when they were using it, that they piloted it, the Catholic Church did not come out to rebuke them. So he thanked them for not rebuking them or not countering the claim that they claim that it was their baby child. John Mahama, the current president, you can go to archive, you get it. I watched that program that very day. So if you sit here and you say, oh, you initiated it. The mutual health insurance, I beg you, all of us will have phones here. Just take your phone, Google, history of National Health Insurance cards. Don't say health insurance, so just put history of National Health Insurance card. The card that will be displayed. Go and look at the National Health Insurance, the one that was printed blue, yellow. Which year was it introduced? It was introduced in 2008. The company that was awarded the contract was an Israeli company. You can contact Lance Musa. He was our host at Star FM then. Myself and Paul Duncan took the then government on, the Kufuor administration on. That why are they awarding a contract like this to a foreign contractor when there are local contractors that could do it? That was Star FM days under Kufuor. Kufuor, yes, started with the mutual health insurance with the booklet one. But what used to happen is that when you register in Bolga and you are being transferred from Bolga to Tamale or Wa or Accra or Kumasi, you ought to go to a health insurance office. Of course, he's still alive. He was the first manager of health insurance in Bolga here. You go there and take a covering letter. They have to write a letter for you so that you send to Tamale. Whatever the treatment is done, they will then, Bolga Health Insurance will pay to the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Or if it's Navrongo. That was what used to happen. Then Kufuor finally came and printed that card. So what is it? Neil came with the blue colored one that they said biometric. That was it. The authority, he spoke and got to the authority, he was feeling shy from disclosing it. So my brother, let us stop this. Your history is there for everybody to know. Not to have been deceiving the people and they are voting for you. Continue that and stop claiming things that you have nothing to do with it. He claims that they came youth employment, it was not having legal backing and what have you. And so they came and gave him legal backing. Kufuor introduced National Youth Employment Program. There wasn't corruption. He introduced the Communication Service Act to take care of it. You think there wasn't any law backing it? And they went to Parliament. to introduce communication service tax. And the communication service tax, you remember, Bagby-led minority, you describe it as talk tax. And even told Ghanaians that if care is not taken, your air that you breathe, Kufuor will come and tax you. They are in power. They promised us prior to the 2024 election that when they come, they will scrap the communication service tax. Have they done it? The coordinator of YEI and the Minister for Youth Development is not even crying that the finance minister is not releasing the money according to what they are supposed to release to them. And they have to appeal to the vice president to talk to the finance minister and the government. When the vice president visited the Minister of Youth Development office, these are facts. You change it to JIDA. What happened to JIDA? So you squander all those monies, the tree that you planted. There's training of basket weavers, training people how to ride baskets. They unified that flow to Burkina. So it was because there was no law. So if you come to my house, I don't have dog or a watchman, it has guaranteed you legal right to enter and ransack my house or steal. Are you admitting that because JIDA was not having law backing, that was why you did what you did to JIDA? When you have squandered millions of Ghana cedis, that was meant for the poor youth of this country. You suspended the real workers of youth employment, the sweepers, the community police, the youth in fire service, etc., etc. When the directors who caused the problem were still at post, all the directors from national to district level were still at post. When you have suspended the youth employment program, that we were going to come out a legal framework, those that really caused the scandals were still at post. Those innocent people that they were rather cheating were asked to go home. That was what you did. But unfortunately, some of them were still following your party. It's just like today, cocoa farmers are crying. NBC cocoa farmers are saying they are okay. So anytime I say that if John Mahama go to squat or even decide to ask the safety tank that are carrying the liquid waste to our community, he decide to go and dump them in somebody's house, NDC member house. They say, oh, there's no anything. No, although they will not feel it. They say, oh, as far as from John Mahama, nobody will talk, or NDC, nobody will talk. Who are you cheating? Who are you deceiving? You are deceiving yourself. You are cheating yourself. So let us move beyond this kind of politics that we are doing. Yes, today you cannot talk of anything without talking about NPP policies. And we are proud that we are like that. I always ask people, we are not praying for accident. We don't pray to get missing or get lost. But when you get lost today and find yourself in a community that you are not known, the first thing to ask is, do you have Ghana card? Courtesy who? Kufuor introduced National Identification Authority in 2008, 7-8. You came and sacked Professor Ken Atifua, brought in Dr. Veji, Ahadji. 8 solid years, you couldn't do anything. You deceived people to go and register. You gave us some receipts. Asked us to go and use our own money to laminate the receipts. Otherwise, when you return with the card, we can't collect it without the receipt. We did that. I still have my laminated receipt there because I did not bring my bag. I moved with the bag. Those documents are still there. You couldn't do it. It took the NPP to come after 8 years of the NDC rule to bring Professor Ken Atifua back to the NIA to now introduce a modernized, modern, multi-purpose Ghana card for us, which a former Prime Minister of the whole UK, the people that colonized us, Tony Blair came to Ghana and even went back to his country and asked his country Prime Minister that they should copy the Ghana card system. It took good leadership, people who are thinking without just eating, without just chopping, without just doing what they think big. That is, those days, you were recognized by all of voter card. So it was your vote that was matter to the government those days.
All right.
It took the NPP to come and say, it's not only your vote, your health matter. We brought you health insurance card. So today you have health insurance card in your pocket. We said that you are recognizing as a Ghanaian matter. We brought in, what is it? The Ghana card. That is what we have done. He told me that John Mahama initiated free education. And critiquing Nana Akufo-Addo that he was not having source of funding. When you were trying to correct him, he said, no, tell us.
I was also trying to provide information.
Exactly. Akufo-Addo was using our oil revenue to finance free education. The current president on a public platform said that if he had 2 billion, he would not spend it on free education. Today he's spending over that. The budget of 2026 is around 4 billion for free education. Is it more than the 2 billion that he was crying? Can I also describe as a naysayer? He knew that free education was good, but because Akufo-Addo was doing it, he critiqued it. He said that you will not spend money. Today you are spending. Who are you? These are the people that call others liars. But why did you tell the people you spend 2 billion on free education? Today you are spending 4 billion. Who are you now? Can we conveniently also call you John Liar? This is what the NDC wanted to communicate. They don't want us to come and sit here, see how we can deal with this issue. You cannot be 100% perfect. Let the listening ear. To those that you think we are naysayers. You are criticizing us every day. Are you admitting to the Ghanaian people out there that you were also a naysayer? Just 1 year in office, you are describing us as naysayers. Were you a naysayer when you were criticizing us? The day the then President John Dramani Mahama presented the 12.1 million Ghana cedis check for free education, that very day we were at VAC Hall with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo, then candidate Akufo-Addo, with Artisans Association. He was addressing the Artisans Association at VAC Hall. 12 o'clock when he came, with that big check that he presented, we did a calculation. And the day student population then, divided by, the money divided by the population of the day student then, each student was receiving 39 Ghana cedis. So if you are making part payment of 39 Ghana cedis to a day student, that was paying a school fee up to 350, 400, and you said that you have done free education. How can you say this? Just like why they deceive them that they what? The tertiary students. First year free academic fees. What did they do? They came and selected a few of them, gave them some 1,500, so others got 2,000. And they said, oh, it's free. How can that be free? It's part payment. Yes, what they gave. Fees. Yes, what they gave is not the total population students, first year students. But the amount of money that they gave the students, we have our wards over there. Some of them receive 1,500, some receive 2,000.
No, but I think it depends on the fees you are paying.
They did not pay full. It was part payment.
Well, I know some students who actually received full
They
payment.
did not receive full. Go and take the amount of money they spent.
That's what I'm saying. I know some students. In fact, I processed some students' fees even before the money came. So I know the amount of money that was paid and the amount that came. It came exactly the fee. So that's why I conclude that possibly it is the amount of fees that each student have paid.
They said that they should go and pay it so that they refine them. When they started refining them, not all of them, they did stages.
Okay.
So the first day that they did, it was not full payment. They paid part of the money. So part of payment is not full payment. So you can't say that it's free at the tertiary level today. It's not free. You only contributed towards the ward or the student fees payment, not that it's free.
Okay.
Free was what Akufo-Addo implemented as far as free senior high education is concerned.
Okay.
Today, the same parents are crying. They are crying because they are saying that they have.
I think it would also be good if you zoom into the
concentrate.
Yeah.
That's what we are going to. We are going to match them good for good.
Good for good.
Exactly. So that
we agree with anyone.
That is NDC for you.
Yeah.
Yes, we brought in. Kufuor introduced 4 years.
So can we look at the
4 years for senior high school? They passed. Akufo-Addo free education. They passed. You just took over. They feel parents are crying. They wanted classes, but they passed. You are saying, how can you say that they're wearing classes? We should have built classes before we introduced it. We don't do that. You have to go to Parliament, get the necessary approval. Today, do you have office in Ghana? The authority that you have passed and signed the bill. Where's your new offices? But haven't you passed it? Can't you get offices for them? You have introduced NEIP offices in the regions. Did you build offices? But didn't you get accommodation for them? So this logic is weird. He shouldn't have been making those kind of things. Very interesting. That you have seen military officers moving with motors. You remember the NDC in opposition. That the military are not supposed to be on the street. They should be at the barracks, at their camps. Akufo-Addo had made them and they are roaming on the street and they are beating people. Especially when the war incident happened. It made Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government to give instruction to the military that they should be at their camp. What you are even saying, if the military high command hear that military are doing patrolling in town, they will summon those people. They will summon them. They are not supposed to do that. Until the police request for their assistance, they are not supposed to go and do anything. That is why at times you see military officers standing and things are happening and they will not intervene. Because of our talk plenty under Akufo-Addo. They talk plenty. So Akufo-Addo and the government decided that military people go back and stay at your barracks. And when Robert said, oh, the military should come in, the police are not doing anything. So I know the history, I know everything about the military. If they are roaming, maybe they are just going out there to spread or maybe get some fresh air and get back. Not that they are going out there because they want to assist to 24-hour economy implementation. Unemployment, as we speak. The Ghana Statistical Service told us that 12.5 million Ghanaians are food insecure. What is the population of Ghana? 30 million plus, around 35 million plus. And 12.5 million of your citizens are food insecure. When farmers are crying that their produce are stock and there's no market. In December last year, the money that normally flow into the economy was reduced by 16.5%. In other words, the purchasing power of the Ghanaian as of 2024 December has reduced by 16.5%. So the four of us seated here, what we spend in 2024 Christmas, by 2025 Christmas, 16.5% of that money in your pocket that you spend disappear in your pocket. You know why? Their interest is to make sure that they control inflation. How are they going to control inflation? They have to starve you, make sure that you do not have enough money in your pocket. So that when you have few money floating in the system, you'll be able to control your inflation because people will not have that kind of purchasing power.
How are they going to be doing that?
Do you know that they are doing that? What is the essence of the mopping of the 60 billion Ghana cedis back to Bank of Ghana? They have mopped up 60 billion in the system back to Bank of Ghana. What it means that the money that was flowing in the system, 60 billion have been taken from the system back to Bank of Ghana just to chase the dollar and control inflation. They are starving you of your purchasing power. That is why they say, oh, food is cheap, but there's no money to buy. Because you don't have money. These are facts. These are data that is presented by the Bank of Ghana.
So people are not able to buy
yes,
in the market.
because under Akufo-Addo, if you used to go out with 10 million, they decided to take 60% of that your money, leaving 40% for you. They have reduced your purchasing power. So the capital flow, the money that was flowing in the system, 60 billion was taken. So if they take the 60 billion, indirectly it will affect your pocket. And when it affects your pocket, it affects your purchasing power. Just targeting what? Reduction as far as inflation that they want. That is what they are doing. So in 2025 December, the Bank of Ghana is telling us that the capital flow or the monetary flow in the system was reduced compared to December, the same period in 2024.
All right.
Reduced to 16.5%. 0.5%.
So, are you able to connect this with the 24-hour economy policy?
Yes. So the 24-hour economy. Then let me get back there because the issues I mean. But I'll find my way of getting them one by one in. I'll be getting them because as for this people, I know them. Yeah, when you are sitting with them, don't allow them to go with their propaganda. Kill them with their propaganda and deal with the issues. They don't want us to discuss issues objectively or maybe dealing with the issue of the day. Their propaganda is keep on telling lies to the people.
All right.
So that is what I'm saying. With regard to the 24-hour economy, he said that if it is an authority, it will have certain powers. But Secretariat, no. I don't get it. Is Ghana Ports and Harbour not an authority? Will the 24-hour economy extend to them or not? How can an authority regulate an authority? Ask yourself this simple question.
Is there going to be a regulation with that?
So what authority are you going to exert on Ghana Ports and Harbour? He brought in the issue of authority. That if it be a secretariat, they may not have that powers, legal powers. You create a secretariat to coordinate and facilitate. What you have just done is that the salary of Gusitan will now double. Presidential advisor or senior presidential advisor, the salary and condition of service is equivalent to a cabinet minister. Heads of authorities and CEOs, salary is double of cabinet minister. So you have elevated the man. You put some offices across the regions, put NDC guys there. Their salary will be enhanced. That is all. That is.
So the
empowerment is going to be those who are going to be the regional heads and district heads, with the authority man sitting in Accra. Passport office. Akufo-Addo came in and said, no, let us expand the passport. It was only Accra, Tamale, and Kumasi. He came and said, no, all the regions that do not have, I have to create what? Offices there.
All right.
Bolke, you know why Bolke delayed. Upper West is operational. The other regions, they are operational. That is how you decentralize service as far as passport work. And let me tell you, I don't need to go to passport office 1 a.m. to receive my card. Because I cannot call the police to come and guide me from Sirigu to passport office around the RCC area. I can't do that.
You heard me ask that question.
With the Borneo digitalization.
You heard me ask that question. And he says that we move out in the night even without the 24-hour economy policy.
Those that move out in the night, are we scared or not? Immediately we leave here, we know how to maneuver and get to our houses. So you want me to maneuver that and go and take my passport?
If that is what
courier service is there. Borneo brought digitalization. He said that you can use your phone, sit in your home, apply for your passport. If your passport is ready, why can't you apply the courier service for them to drop you at your house or your office? You don't need to go there yourself. We buy our watches, clothes, and what have you on the net. They bring them, and you pay them and take their things away. So if my passport is dying in
obviously the courier services too are manned by humans.
They are manned by humans. That is what I'm telling you. If you think that you are hosting program at A1 morning show, you can't go there. Apply. If you apply your passport, they will bring it. Today you go to bank and request for your checkbook. They call you and bring it to where you are. Why is the banks doing that? The banks have a desk, people that deliver our checkbooks to our doorsteps. So why can't we?
So there's
no need. The issue is application to apply. Application is not on our phone that you can apply. You can go to the internet and apply. When they need your battery, whatever it is, then you are saying that the card is ready. Your passport is ready. Just to go and take, I want to come 1 a.m. because I'm busy. What of those that you are also going to employ in the night? If the person also working at BNI, DVLA. So the fact of the whole thing is that if we're able to digitalize the system properly, some of the services would be rendered to you at your doorstep. Now,
with that, was it not the case that we had a backlog of, like let's say the passport office, for instance, that you had some persons who had applied for passport services for their passports to be processed, and they could not get them because their offices were not able to deliver.
This brings me to where I was
on time.
getting to. I'm happy you have brought the question. This brings me where, that was the point that I was getting to. The main thing that Ghanaians got convinced, majority of Ghanaians got convinced and voted for them, is the point that you are bringing. One job, 3 people. Is the one job, 3 people that will solve that problem, not what they are doing. Here, you have manager. So if there are commissioners that manager is supposed to sign, he's not here. Can you still use them on air? So the problem at passport office is not the making of those who are printing or those who are working there. It's the problem of the one who is supposed to sign, the foreign minister, the director of passport. Are you going to have 2, 3 foreign ministers? Are you going to have 3 passport directors, director of passport? Giveaway, when you go there, the boss has a portion to sign. So are you now going to have 3 bosses? That was the point that some of us were raising. You go to Bolka Municipal Assembly, you are seeking for a permit and what have you, and they say the coordinating director, oh, sorry to use this opportunity to send my condolences to the family. Coordinating director is supposed to sign, he's not there. Do you have another coordinating director that will sign? It's not about the labor force of the assembly. As for inspection department, planning and what have you, all of them, they have the workforce that will go and do the work. But the boss that is supposed to sign, EPA, you go to EPA, every day, almost every week or 2 weeks, they are traveling.
Okay.
They go, they say, boss is not around. So until you tell me that every office will have 2 directors or 3 directors, so if this director is not there, this director can sign. But for you to just say, one job, 3 people, and you did not explain to us what kind of job are you coming in with the 3 people. You go to EPA, they are on the fault, they have gathered their information, they have got back to the office, they say the director is not around.
Okay. So
those were the things that were creating a lot of problems.
All right.
There were instances that they will say, oh, accountant is not around to write your receipts for you. But today the Ghana.gov, that Bawumia brought in. Now you pay into the banks, send your receipt there, and they will enter your details and you go.
When he was making his statement, he actually talked. I think I asked him about the 24-hour economy market, and he was able to tell. He was pointing out how the structure is going to be like, and the impact it will have on the economy and the people of Ghana. And as he drew us to the fact that within us in the Upper East region, the 24-hour economy markets are going to be constructed, and it would help develop, promote businesses even in the night.
Yeah, you see, building an infrastructure is good. During the 4-hour economy market, that means that you should wait in the night to go and buy. So if they put it at Yorko, it's to enhance the infrastructure of that area. People can go there in the morning up to the afternoon and buy. It will add to the economy. But they should not say that you can go there 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. The Yorko people themselves, how many of them raise themselves from their various homes to that place?
Please, you are not
How many?
my
when you were
time
talking,
checker.
I was quiet. You see,
no, he's running out of
you were
attention
talking, I
time.
was quiet.
So
You see how it is. You see, you are in power. You see how it is.
Please
are in power.
allow him to learn. Allow him to learn on this.
Comfortable you are.
Allow him to learn on this.
You TTB Solomon or fall. It's not about that.
Johnson, allow on this.
So Yorko, for instance, it will enhance the economic activities there, infrastructure and what have you. But how many people from Yorko itself will risk themselves to go to that market around 1 a.m.? If you come to my community common market, some of the shop owners sleep in their shops. Some of the drinking spot owners, they sleep there. But the risk of you moving out around 1, 2 a.m., unless there is a funeral around that area that many people are around, but can you risk yourself?
Okay.
After closing here, would you say, you see, putting up satellite markets in our vantage place, we have been making this talk, Rock FM this up to date. There are some vantage places in Morgan here that we can put in satellite markets and what have you. There are these community markets, initiated market that they have, and they are just building their stores and containers haphazardly. Can we go and rather regulate that sector, enhance them with some stalls that they will enhance their activities,
All right.
get some toilet facilities for them, drinking boreholes and what have you, and enhance those kind of satellite markets and what have you. But when you say 24-hour economy market, you are just trying to do and go right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
And I
much,
think
Johnson.
The NDC,
Thank you.
the NDC,
Yes.
with their propaganda.
Yeah.
You see, by next year, we'll see the real length of the frog when the frog is dead. Let me see the opportunity to also send my birthday wishes to Maxwell Woman.
Yeah. Maxwell
We
Oma.
pray that God will continue to guide
Yeah.
and protect you well for us.
Senior Maxwell Oma, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day. We're wishing you the very best of this year and many, many years to come. You will live long to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Amen.
Yes. Solomon TV.
Let me also join you in wishing my brother
Yeah.
Maxwell Woma. I wish him well, and I wish him more blissful years ahead.
Yeah.
He's a nice gentleman. At least we are brothers.
Yeah.
So, but he knows I will come there.
When you are coming, put me in your bucket.
For my people.
No, you are going there. Put me in your bucket.
My brother.
Please, I would just want to give you 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you not for you to because
Yeah,
you're going to
because
I'm not giving time to come back. So I would not. No, I would not give you time to come.
Yeah. So you see.
So just 2 minutes. So yeah. So that
You know what? No problem. Let's continue. Let's continue. You see, this is a very credible platform, and you see, if the animals don't run their own stories, right? The hunter's story will always be glorified. These guys in NPP, they will continue to tell you that health insurance is their brainchild. And we have to set the record straight forward today. Let me first of all refer you to, this is Parliament, This is Parliament I'm bringing you. When President President Flex Lieutenant...
Is it Parliament website
No,
or document?
I am giving you the document, the sessional speech.
I will
forward it to you. I will forward it to you after.
Have it so that I
should forward it. Okay, then you pause on. As long as it is part of my time, let me forward it to you. Let me just see. Let me forward it. That one day, no one is going to joke here and someone will take someone's credit. You cannot fly with it. Let me give you. You go through it and see.
So when you went through the document, which year was it?
I'm giving you. You asked that I should give it to you.
I asked that you give it to you.
I want to give
it me.
Yes.
But then it will be good you just...
No, but you are asking me to send it to you. Then you said it will be good. I'm not going to... let me give it to you.
The dispute was about the year.
Yes. And that's why I'm giving it to you. And I will read a certain portion to refute what he said.
Okay, so you listen to critical issues.
Ghana National Health Insurance Scheme was established by an act. 650
Please, Johnson.
Invasive cats and carry user fee.
Johnson, it will be good you
provide
which site are you reading this? Which site are you reading?
History of Ghana Health Insurance.
So if I just Google, I already have history of Ghana Health Insurance.
So what did they say?
So that I want him to let us have the document. So because he has not even made his statement on it yet.
2 minutes is over. The document.
But I have the document. I'm going to send it to him. Is he that I'm going to send?
So that is the so just tell us. Yes,
after I will just send it to you.
Yeah.
But I'm just on the document. I'm telling you that the document is here.
What did it say?
This is the address made by Flight Lieutenant Gerald John Rawlings on Thursday, 13th January 2000. And this is a document published by, it is just in Parliament, the Gazette. It is gazetted. Now let me go to what he said. And Parliament is House of Record. Now he said, In 1999, the Ministry of Health reviewed the pilot health insurance scheme in the Eastern region, as well as other private and community-based schemes. The results favored a multi-scheme scheme comprising of private, social, and community-based health insurance schemes. Several community-based schemes, such as the ones in Nkranza, Damango, Bunkpurugu, and Gonja West, are already running and will receive support from government.
That was the Catholic.
Please, hold on.
No, so in the statement it says government.
He piloted some
So-
in the Eastern region, then collaborated with the Catholic to also pilot some in Gonja land, Gonja West, Gonja West, West Gonja, then Damango, then Nkranza, then those that he did in the Eastern region. He said they are going to get the support, and there's that need for that particular program. Results settled. Go and read the parliamentary hazard on this particular thing. And I'm saying that on Thursday, 13th January 2000, when he was addressing Parliament, then you said here to suggest that you started what? And look, 90% of the regional and district offices of National Health Insurance were built by the NDC. 90% of those offices that they're operating today. We gave a legal backing to it. Today it is called an authority under our watch. We did that. So for you to suggest that, and I was talking about how governance should be a continuum. We are trying to give this particular legal framework to the 24-hour economy to ensure that at least there is that clear cut on how it is going to be implemented. So that even if the unlikely event that the NDC government is not in the NDC party is not in government, at least when you come, there's a roadmap that you follow. Having said that, my brother still went ahead to suggest that, you see, are we suggesting that because was not having the legal backing, that is why Guinea fowls flee away? Granted that Guinea fowls flee away, assuming with the admitting that they flew away, but let me put it that there is no record, no report, no documentary that suggested that someone said Guinea fowl flew away to Burkina. Manasseh Azuri, who they always quote as the author of that particular story, denied. But granted that they flew away, Guinea fowl has wings. Guinea fowl have wings. Excavators, 500 of them developed wings and flew away. 500 excavators flew away. Please, hold your fire. So he's talking about corruption. He's talking about corruption. $11.9 million vanished at the Polgo dump. No single block is there for us to see. Around PDS, Bawumia today wanted a bank guarantee to an insurance guarantee. A condition precedent to a condition subsequent. We have never seen this before. And that is how clear the MPP calculated to rob this particular country. Let me land by saying this. Look, $29 million vanished. The Savilugu road from Savilugu to Waliwali, Bawumia's own land, $29 million vanished. No contractor aside, no 1 kilometer of the road constructed, yet we don't know where the money is. We are chasing them to provide the money. In Cathedral, when $98 million were pumped into a hole that we don't even know, a hole that cannot even serve it. Even at the end of the day, they made a promise that it was going to be let's say, my own appreciation to God for allowing me to win the 2016 election. Then, lo and behold, they came and taxed you, the taxpayer, and wasted $98 million. Finally, by saying this, you see, National Health Service Authority, he's talking about corruption. 2 billion Ghana cedis wasted so far. And they are standing trial. The energy sector, 68 billion losses. And they were only procuring cables that we didn't need. And up to now, even demurrage alone gave us over 90 million Ghana cedis. Demurrage. Then you're talking about the cocoa sector. A cocoa sector that we are talking about 32 million debt. 32 billion debt. Then finally, you're talking about them procuring juice sacks that we don't need. Whereby juice sacks has expiring date. So finally, let me put it on record that my brother spoke about students passing very well, and it was the lowest argument that I can see from my brother. Though it was, if they implemented 4 years, they didn't have infrastructure to contain them and all that, but yet the students passed very well. when the WAEC, some of them told Haruna Idrisu whether they could do anything about the results, what did we say? Haruna Idrisu, the sector minister, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, said, publish them as they are. We need to train people. They will pass the exam and will be able to justify the grades when they go to the university. You have University of Ghana and many other premier universities in this country rejecting certain students just because they cannot justify, they cannot defend their grades.
What you are saying is, in effect, the WAEC is engaged in illegality.
And they know. And even at the time the exam they wrote, they were not writing WAEC. Listen to me. At the time that they were writing WAEC, at the time that they were writing WAEC, they got their WAEC because of COVID-19 and what came inside. You know what? They were writing Ghana WAEC. It was not the WAEC that they were writing. They couldn't join their counterparts.
And that was because of the issue regarding COVID-19, isn't it?
And after COVID-19, what happened? They didn't resume. They didn't resume. They were writing down a WAEC. So if you are telling these people, could go and procure past questions and give to students, where textbooks, students don't have textbooks. That's to tell you that they are best in just passing exam. You have exceeded the visa. It's okay.
I would plead you end it. I'll plead you end it.
Yes, so and I am ending by saying that he spoke about purchasing power and his understanding about purchasing power. Oh, we have taken 60 billion into the DC and that we have so changed you. People work for revenue. People work for cash. People don't steal cash. The moment you work, your cash will come. Right? So I don't know what he's trying to suggest. Oh, we have been private from spending. Is that how you run an economy? You work. People work for their cash.
TTV.
As you work, do they pay you or they don't pay you?
Yeah, I'm paid.
So when you are paid, do you control how you spend your money?
TTV.
Today, your purchasing power has increased. You used to buy 1 liter of diesel at the cost of 17 cedi, 20 cedi. Even at a point, it rose up to 23 Ghana cedi per liter. Today, you go to the post and you buy 12 Ghana cedi per liter, 10 Ghana cedi per liter. Has your purchasing power increased or hasn't increased? So for someone to come and sit here and do this good economists to suggest that it has affected your purchasing power, what does that mean? I am still struggling to appreciate the angle in which he's coming from. This is basic economics 101.
We appreciate that.
How does your purchasing power increase?
We appreciate your.
You go to the market and you are going to buy a bag of rice that they used to sell to you 800 Ghana cedi. Today you buy at 400 Ghana cedi. How does your purchasing power increase?
Okay.
So, Mr. Johnson, let me state with that equivocation that look, that particular aspect of it, whether it is to control inflation or to control wherever, it hasn't affected the purchasing power of anybody.
All right.
Okay.
So
in fact, I would have responded to most of your things, but you see, there is no time to allow. Because you're talking about scrapping of taxes and those things. Have you forgotten that betting tax is scrapped? Have you forgotten that e-levy is gone away?
He has been there. Yeah, you have done so. So I'll be unfair to Johnson. I will refer to Johnson not to give time to
Mr. Johnson, my brother. He's not my elder.
But then I think that that has eaten into the time. Johnson.
So just take this card. Look at the date.
Oh, I think I've had a view. I've had a view of it.
Let me send the document.
I have a view of it already.
You were asking of the source of my story. If you Google nhis.gov.th, you get the story. Authority mandate. The National Health Insurance Authority was established under the National Insurance Act 2003. Act 650.
This is your number. Is it on WhatsApp?
Corporate with perpetual succession. This was health insurance. So you can go wherever you want to go. I've already told you that the current president admitted on the Catholic Digest program at DTV that it was the Catholic Church that.
But you know that myself and you, I'm not actually privy to it.
You are not privy. That is why I said that we can go to YouTube and get it. Catholic Digest. He admitted it there. It was the Catholic Church that introduced the ballot system. And let me tell you, it was 1996 elections that Dr. Edward Nasiri Mahama made a proposal of health insurance. He proposed health insurance. He proposed school feeding program. he proposed Minister for Women and Children Affairs. And Kufuor came and implemented some of them. So don't let us waste our time on that one. You see how he liked jumping. He would jump from this place to this place. And I don't know why they like that. Palugu Multipurpose Dam. A jam that we have chopped $11.9 billion. You are in power. You are in power. And you are still peddling these lies out there. Fooling your own people. Deceiving them. You don't know how the monies were spent. The solar component that is going on there. Why are you not talking about it? The solar component that the Kennedy Northern Development Authority boss and Alex Moot went and inspected. Why are you not talking about it? So take your phone, go to VRA website. You go and see the expenditure, all the expenses that was done as far as the 11.9 million Ghanaian dollars was concerned. That is why your people cannot do anything. But they know that you know that your followers are gullible. So if they are gullible, you do whatever you want to do. Two, if you talk of PDS, are you not in charge? Do you remember even the PDS case traveled up to the International Court of Arbitration? And Ghana government won the case. Adjourned the company. And so we were corrupt. We terminated. You started the whole process of privatization of ECG. We came to inherit it. Then we studied this issue and said, oh, no, the way these things were going, it will not help us. So we terminated the contract. You encourage the people that they should sue us. People were said that we're going to cause financial loss to the state. We still went ahead, faced them at the International Court of Arbitration, won the case against those individuals. And you're saying that corruption. That is why you are failing. If you are saying that, oh, Savuluku Road, you are talking of Savuluku Road. Miss came and cut a short at stadium. Where is that money? For the construction of a multi-purpose complex. MTN that time said that they were going to give us $150,000. What happened to it? What happened to those monies too?
All right.
You also cut short for a project. And they didn't materialize. What happened to those projects? So if you go and cut short for a project, we awarded the contract to a contractor. You come in and say, no work was that, they spend the money. Who spent the money? Are you saying that 1 year down the line, you do not have any information with regard to how monies were spent in those sectors? You are still blaming the previous administration. These were the propaganda that you said. The Ghanaians, okay, come and face the problem. They rejected us in the last election and brought you in to come and face the problem, not to come and keep on lamenting. Petroleum product that your best. If you don't know, let me explain to you. The security services, those that graduated, passed out around June. You know, June, July, thereabout, there were a lot of stimulus, graduation was passing out ceremonies, fire service, immigration, what have you. When you complete or you pass out, you have a probation of 6 months, February. So the whole year, they will not get a pay swap. Have you starved that person purchasing power or not? Every worker, especially public sector worker, always talk of accumulative salary. So if you deny them their own, their rightful thing, you have deprived them. Second, a lot of contractors have not been paid. So if you don't pay a lot of contractors, and contractors are crying, just recently, they raised concerns. Are you not aware? That contractors are crying that they haven't paid them. The 1 billion that they said that, John Mahama said they have released for them, they said that no, since he made that statement, the money hasn't come. You have deprived them of their purchasing power. The capital flow in the system, when you are not spending, when government is the biggest spender, when you are not spending, you are starving the people of their The nurses and the teachers that demonstrated just a few days ago, what have you done to them? Can they go and buy the fuel at the 10 cities? When you haven't paid them for 14 months, he's citing you as an example. Are you a public worker? But you have rendered some service, or some people would have even come here to do commissions and what have you. And if money is not flowing in the state, can they come and do it? There are somebody that has a feeling that may think that will come and do it here. But when the day is not there, can they come and do it? So your commissions are likely to go down. The station may be running down,
Okay.
or maybe not be getting the necessary profit and what have you. But they have to keep the human resource because they have hope that maybe one day it will be better. So when we are talking of mopping up 60 billion back to the Bank of Ghana, you don't come and sit and say, oh, money is in. Yes, money is in, but money is made for floating. There are people that meet you on the way and say, oh, Mute Wakilo, take this one. There are people that you go out there, you say, take one, take this one. There are people that you go out there and the people are saying, oh, it's no good. Oh, I wanted to give you fuel money, but it's no good. So you don't rely on only your salary. As for your salary, it will come. Or it may come, it can only delay it, but it will come. But
right.
what you normally do, small work and get paid small work, come and do this thing for me, you do. That kind of extra things are not there.
All right. So
So when you're talking about mopping up money into Bank of Ghana, you ought to understand it. Don't just come and do your normal propaganda. He knows it. Do your normal propaganda and just walk
so
away.
just
It doesn't
move
happen that
into.
way.
Let's use some 10 minutes into the next issue. Where we briefly, then I get back to him. With regards to the CJ's note on the petitions that were sent to the president under Article 146. What do you make of the CJ's decision?
Yeah, I see all what they presented, and I'm not surprised that this thing happened this way. If you go and read, I don't know whether you have taken time to read the CPI report, Corruption Perception Index report from Transparency International.
I've read that.
First one was the CJ. The way they bulldozed the CJ out is one of the things that did not help the government. That is key. Second one was the entry of knowledge protocol and discontinuation of NDC high-profile cases by the Attorney General. These are the things that is not giving the government a good name. With the goodwill that they do have, no president have gotten goodwill like John Mahama in 2025. And you know us, on several occasions, I sit here and say, oh, it's too early. We want to give them time. We are not like them. That immediately you assume office, they start hitting. We were saying that let us give them time. But because of some of the decisions that they themselves took, made Ghanaians to have that kind of perception. Now, a wise CJ and a wise government would sit like this and say, should we stop or we should continue and have a bad record next year? So if they had also done same to the CJ and SP, maybe next year report will feature them. And the scoring will not be good for the government. And this is the president that is going for his last term. Would he want to retire with a bad image or bad name?
Is it more about retiring with bad name or good name instead of actually getting the right thing done?
What is the right thing?
If indeed the
electoral commission is in charge. Listen,
mm.
electoral commission is to create what? Constituencies. The executive, led by the president, is the law mandate the executive president to what? To create districts or elevate districts to area municipality or metropolis and what have you. So in the process of creating a region, they have encountered a problem. The region is created. The people were still arguing whether I will be here or I will be here. The president said, okay, what I'm going to do is to what? Create a district for you. By that time, the elections was over. And the constitution says that when elections are over, you are not supposed to create a new constituency. If you create a new constituency, that new constituency will become a full constituency in the next election, the preceding election, not the old one. If the constitution had not put that clause in there, in the 2021 parliament, when we had 137, we would have just gone to Asante region and East region and create more constituencies, get our people elected, and they go to parliament, our numbers will be more than them. So the promulgators of the constitution take into consideration that no, when you create a constituency today, it cannot take effective effect. So the electoral commission was in a difficult situation. You can only create constituency for 2024 elections. Then you can create a constituency after the 2020 elections for them to go and elect an MP. So what do you want the woman to do? Was it the woman who created the constituency, the district? No, it was the president. So if you go and you are saying that she denied the people representation in parliament, why did she deny them? Why did she deny them?
Okay.
Was he the one in charge of the referendum team? So if you go and put this kind of frivolous claims or petition before a CJ or a CJ, thinking that they should come to your aid, you can't.
Okay. What of the special
You are talking
prosecutor?
of financial, or that he has mismanaged some of the monies and what have you. And the COVID. The budget that the lady spent in compiling the new register was lower compared to the 2016 budget. So in 2016, there was no compilation of new register, totally new register like that. But if you look at the expenditure, she's rather spend low instead of spending higher.
Do you have some of the figures?
No, she gave her the figures. If you go to Google, you get it. That's why I always go with my bag. You see, so how can you blame her? You see, you know what happened in Parliament when she was even trying to lay the LI, and the NDC MPs frustrated her. It got to a point.
The LI for what?
The LI, the
elections.
CI, rather,
Yes,
CI,
CI,
for the
okay.
2024 elections. How they frustrated her. Her own budget, the budget itself, it was difficult for the MPs to cooperate. It got to a point that the lady said, okay, if you don't want the election to be conducted, it's over to you. And look at the time they approved the budget. And you expect the lady to do miracles. So you don't visit such a situation with the mentality that, oh, somebody was removed, let us also do that
All right.
to somebody. It is wrong. You see, I feel sorry for Martin Kwebu.
Why?
Within 1 year, 2 defeats.
Defeat number one.
He was a member of Oral. The Attorney General said that the Oral report was just hearsay.
Oh.
Yes.
But then that was it from the beginning. They were supposed to gather data, and that data
So,
will be given to
see, it's
that data will be given to the
embarrassing.
Attorney General to
People sit on
investigate.
TV and radio station. Whether the topic has something to do with Nana Akufo-Addo or MPP, he'll bring them an insult, attack. And when he finished attacking and insulting, and Sami Jemfi or Black or any of the NDC panel member start talking, he became a background vocalist. You remember Sam Joy? When Sam Joy was there, they have traced some dollars to Guyana, traced them to Dubai, traced them to this. Yeah, he was giving them the impetus. You see, the background vocalist. You have just been given an exercise, oral. You fail. You and your team, you fail.
How?
Oral, the Attorney General is saying that he can't use their document. They are
Alright,
just hearsay. I don't want to use some of the word that he
Yeah.
used.
So let's look at the.
Now, you have also
regarding
petitioned
the
for the removal of
OSP.
the special prosecutor. Then they say your petition is frivolous. They can't stand.
No, but then I'm not sure if Martin Kwebu has petitioned the.
He petitioned.
No, not he.
Oh,
He says he's here to do. He is now going to do so, or
To do what?
he's now going to.
Haven't told us on TV that he has petitioned for the removal of.
No, he hasn't. He says he is now going to do. He was saying that based on people's petitions, but now that their petitions have been thrown out, he is now going to.
Let all of us, let all of us check.
Yeah.
Let
No,
me
but
check.
that is for.
No,
that is what
let's-
he has
still-
said.
yeah,
Yeah, that is what
let's
he has
check.
said. That is what he has
Yeah.
said.
So look at what is now happening to him. Just 1 year. Let's wait for another additional year. We'll see where the frustration will get to. Yes, I am not having problem that people cannot petition. It's something that when you put it there, you are telling others to wake up. Even today, I was reading a report that strike have declared our old man, Totobi Kofi Ekochi.
To be Kwache
Yes. And
on the Ghana gas.
Ghana Gas, he's the board chairman. And he failed to declare his
assets.
When you read when you don't read the headline, go and read the content. They said that, after he was put before strike, he went and declared. See, let us stop this kind of nonsense. I was expecting Strike to just, maybe, that we have reprimanded him. Just a reprimand. So it means, as I sit here, when I'm going out and manage to steal your food, and go and they say that you have reported me to the police station, and I bring the phone back. That is all. We said, oh, Johnson, next time don't do that. If we were to be implementing this kind of actions and what have you, our prisons would have been decongested.
Okay.
Our courts would have been decongested. But because we think that the poor is the only person, that when they...
So you mean that the OSP has not done anything to challenge?
The OSP, some people, there are people have raised concerns. But I'm only saying that all those concerns and what have you, the CJ look at them and say, no, he can't establish any prima facie case. Establishment of prima facie case is not about propaganda.
Okay.
So, my brothers and sisters from I have seen some of their people on social media saying, oh, if the government is to be doing that, what do you want the government to do?
Okay.
Let them continue. The government is protecting its image. Because the image out there is not good. Even this CJ case, let you mark it down there. It's only that we are going to just use our Takasi like because they themselves said it, that they are from the revolutionary route. Otherwise, this case is likely to embarrass us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. But the CJ case, that woman case is likely to embarrass the state.
All right.
So when you are in that position and what have you, you have to tread cautiously.
Thank you. Johnson Ayene speaks for the New Patriotic Party here in the Upper East region. TTV. Yeah, he have given him 10 minutes.
Yeah,
He has done that excellently.
I'm doing
kindly
that.
do 10 minutes too.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yes.
If someone should sit here to suggest that government is not spending, and that is not true. Health insurance, as I speak, any health facility that is suggesting that government is owing it, it means that that particular health facility hasn't presented the claims. Are we not spending? If you go to school feeding, today as I speak to you, tell me any school that you go and students are not fed well. Even now they are feeding them with meat and fruits. You go to the district assembly common fund for first and second quarter of 2025 alone. District even received, my district for example, received 6.1 million Ghana cedis. Hitherto, they received only 1 million Ghana cedis under the MPP watch. For the whole year, 2024, 1 million. They received 6 million, that is about 61 billion cedis for Talisi. Please, hold your fire. If you leave that place, he said contractors are not paid, and that is an absolute lie. Because just last month, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama paid the PPPs $1.47 billion. $1.7 billion. PPPs. That's the energy sector, the power people, generators. We paid the $1.47 billion. Then you talk about we are not paying workers. Are we not paying workers? Are the Ghanaian workers not paid?
Okay.
So please, let's put that aside. Now he spoke about Pebu is embarrassed and he's associating it to the oral. Let me put it on record. The oral was Pebu was part of a team, and they worked without taking a peso from government.
No, it's not true.
And their responsibility was to gather information, then hand it over to the appropriate authority to look into those claims that people have made. Then we then conduct auditing or forensic audit into those matters, and if there is wisdom, then they can, what do you call it? Prosecute them. But to suggest that, he didn't do anything there, and Pebu's case is not part of this, though Pebu has petition. But the cases they sat for the removal of the special prosecutor, Pebu's petition is not part. Looking at,
but
he have already petitioned.
So how come that his own was not?
His own, because they have considered the earlier petition before the arrival of his petition. So this one was not part of the petitions that they sat on to deal with this. So his case is still pending. So maybe later on they'll bring that matter out. So we don't know whether it has found favor or not, whether there's a prima facie case established against the special prosecutor or no, we cannot tell. But his case, his petition is not part of this. Let's set the record straight forward. Then, my brother said, okay, you see, the reason why the corruption perception index, we scored that particular, look, we inch a bit higher than the NPP. They brought special prosecutor. Then Martin Amido ran out of office and described the president as a mother serpent of corruption. Right?
And also describe someone as
please. I mean, so
I'm helping you to
yeah, no problem. So when they described that wasn't an issue. John Dramani Prosecutor has been entered by every attorney general. You entered a Nolly Prosecutor against a tax. You entered a Nolly Prosecutor on cases. What happened? A judge ran for the life. Mary Senchi. You saw that. How they attack the court. I don't want to go there because the woman may be thinking, you know, your station is what they listen to. So I don't want her to get trauma. But we saw how they misbehaved. So to suggest, oh, bad president, bad governor. So is he suggesting that President Nana Akufo-Addo was really determining the outcome of the cases? And the suggestion is trying to say, oh, we don't want a bad name. President John Dramani Mahama is leaving office. He doesn't want a bad name. That is why that is happening. And it's because of what the corruption perception index people have raised issues relative to the CJ's removal, relative to what Nolly Prosecutor. Because of that, government is not careful. That is what he's trying to suggest. That is the inspiration that he's trying to make here. And I'm trying to put across. What I'm trying to say is that doesn't mean that President Nana Akufo-Addo, former, had hands or had a hand in most of the cases, the outcome of most of the cases. Anyway, it could be true because you saw that a petition was written for the removal of the then what is the name? Charlotte Osei, the then EC boss. Then it was being described as a faceless petition because the people did not even sign. President Nana Akufo-Addo had patience. I don't know how he even traced them. He invited them to the Jubilee House and handed over to the petition.
I am not aware of
which
that.
is not unaware. This is not propaganda. Go back and say, look,
I am not aware of
I am telling on record that they were invited and the petition was given back to them to sign. That is a record. You are a journalist of a high repute. Don't say you are not aware of this.
Yes.
I will give you the facts after my submission. I am put on record that when the petition was presented to President Nana Akufo-Addo, that petition was not signed. They were called back and they signed the petition. And that petition saw Charlotte Osei exit. True or false? So does it mean that they coach the then Chief Justice to establish prima facie case? I cannot tell. Having even said that, he again is trying to suggest that you see the law. We in NDC believe that we must allow state institutions to be able to do their work without hindrance, without interference. And this is how a country should be run. We will not sit down, place a telephone call on a judge, on anybody at the helm of affairs to manipulate, to change laws, or to alter decisions. If the petition written for the removal of these individuals, the Chief Justice did not find favor, did not establish prima facie case on them, that is how a country should be run. That is why the people the group who wrote, they are saying that they are likely to petition again. That one, the petitions can come in thousands until the CJ finds establishes prima facie case on those cases. John Dramani Mahama cannot say that, you get out, don't go out. That cannot happen. Okay. We are not in a banana country. That should tell us we have walked away from the unanimous FCs. That should tell us that Ghana's democracy, Ghana's judiciary system, Ghana's justice system is restored to at least that top level. Is restored to that level that you can knock your chest and be bold as a Ghanaian. And that is how you should be proud as a country. That is how you should go out there to say, look, I am a Ghanaian, the beacon of democracy in Africa, the black star of Africa. But to sit down, manipulate a system to favor you just because of political expediency, just because you want to get somebody out of office, that is not how a country should be run. And you know, John Dramani Mahama and had a track record. Please, you know, John Dramani Mahama had a track record. When it comes to, allowing the law to work. You know this Richard Nyama and that of Arnold Dompe, they wrote a letter, they petitioned for the removal of Vivian Lamte, the then Shrag boss. John Dramani Mahama did not say because they were non-NPP members. One of them a member of parliament, one of them who contested for Pandai area, or is it where, and lost at the parliamentary primaries. Because they are non-NPP members, I won't forward your petition. The petition was forwarded to the CJ. The CJ established a prima facie case on that matter. Vivian Lamte was removed in office, and that is the track record of the NDC. We allow state institutions to work. No, we won't throw a stick into the spokes of anybody. We will not hinder you. We will not block you. We will allow you to work. You are there to work, and you owe fidelity to the law. You don't owe the fidelity to the president. And that is why we have restored the credibility of this country. We have restored confidence. We have restored hope. And Ghanaians can now walk into the course and seek justice. Justice for the ordinary Ghanaian. Not justice where somebody will sit and maybe supposedly, allegedly direct people. Because unanimous FC, your own minister for security, Kandapa at the time, said the way the court was judging cases, it was a threat to national security.
Thank you very much.
Today, you cannot have that again because confidence is restored.
Thank you very much.
Confidence is restored in the system.
Thank you very much.
Confidence is restored. Confidence is restored in the system.
Solomon TTV speaks for the National Democratic Congress here in the Upper East region. Let's hear your voice. Let's hear your voice on this particular program. Critical issues on A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. We have a first caller on the line. Even I've not mentioned the numbers yet. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, please, your name, where are you calling from? Yeah, good evening.
This is
Alaji Abu, please, kindly move away from your radio set.
Okay. What I want to do is your partners in the series.
Yeah.
But doesn't show that they are not spending my brother is control country. What are the teachers and the nurses are demonstration? You are spending. Why you pay them? They work 10 months, 12 months, you are paying them 1 month. You saw them, they don't get 1 month says. So if you are not paying, the contractors are crying. You know, this is it. Somebody can tell, they say they pay contractors, nothing. And the man that was called to tell somebody, go and ask your DCU. If you tell the truth, they don't get anything. You remember the melody that hold that press conference? They let the Ghanaians that play at some at the end of the day, they take the money and you guys in the game. This criminal work they are used there. You can't do that.
All right.
So you are not spending. If you are not spending and say you are spending, why you are using the government product that they will left, they don't go that will left, and you sharing it to petition the war, what the border. But you said I want to spend the inflation, because of inflation, you know that you come and do economic what. So inflation, you are saying now, you spend everything. And that thing alone, that about the petition, nobody said that you should do wrong, they should leave you. But the end of appreciation, and I will all tell them, a letter question cannot have anybody in the election. They don't know the opposition. They want to come inside the woman. But what the woman declared to them, and Okono will be just sent to buy election. What happened there?
Abu, thank you.
They said that they're still they need a security. At the end of the day, they go and allow the election again. Now you don't have nothing to say about that.
All right. Abu, thank you very much. Please, what you call, kindly speak on any of the issues and not both of them as you may wish to do because of time factor. Good evening. Please welcome to Critical Issues on A1 Radio.
Yeah.
Your name, where are you from? Mubarak, please, where are you calling from?
From Bari.
From Bari. Biggie?
Yeah, Biggie.
Biggie, okay, Biggie.
Now, Biggie and good listeners, honorable students.
All right. We appreciate that, Biggie.
Yeah. Actually, they don't have anything to say to Daniel.
Oh, really?
Yes, we know it. Only when, one some of them, when they are outside, they think your mama have done well. But when they go really inside, they are condemning for mama. Meanwhile, in your time, when people are crying for help, when people really telling students was crying for their allowances, they were not paying them. Then let's very well for that one. But we don't understand always when you go inside to do, you are trying to condemn. You are expecting your party, you are not expecting your mama. Because Daniel already know that your mama have done well.
All right.
So we should forget about them.
All right. Thank you very much, Biggie. Thank you very much for contributing your view on this discussion. Good evening and welcome to Critical Issues.
Yeah, we
Who?
Joe.
Joe. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from.
From? Soin. Okay.
Yes, I meet my brother there.
All right.
Yes. When you are a leader, it's not the hard skills. You have the soft and then the hard skills. Where there's more all those things that take care of you.
Yeah.
But in the soft skills, you should be able to relate with your stakeholders. You should know that these type of utterances, if I know them, I'm likely to burn a candle. If you don't have those soft skills and you are leading, it's not necessarily them finding anything against you according to the laws of honor. You're supposed to occupy a position like the electoral commission where you can't do those things. When you listen to Bosman, I started telling a stakeholder, a major stakeholder like the NDC, that they are a threat to Ghanaian democracy. When you speak like that, are you supposed to lead the president? The politicians present and then they come out and say, oh, there's nothing against you, doesn't mean you are right.
All right.
Okay, so I think it's not right. That we must not look for anybody to push it again.
All right.
And that is not his hand.
Thank you.
Just getting like competent person out.
All right. We appreciate your time this evening with us, Joe. Joe called us from Soin. Good evening and welcome to Critical Issues.
No first year money.
Landlord, can you
no first year money. Few years later, me pacho, no pacha me wife. Me pacho, no pacha me wife. It's landlord confidence. You see, Ayubura.
Yes.
Let me say, we need to Solo for doing a wonderful job. Ayubura, I want to ask recently, when the Attorney General was organizing a press conference to bring the media about what the state government is taking to prosecute those who are stolen from the state. The same MPP were saying that the man was a media attendant that every 3 months in order press conference. They're trying to pre Ghanaians. The action they are taking against oral. We all know Adubuahi, Gift Owari, Wunchimi and Co. They are all in the list of orals. So if these guys are being prosecuted, and so that today Martin Tolu is not disappointed, are you tickling yourself or what? You see, we all know that protectors have been paid. I know you, Wakilu. Recently, the Protectors Association recently issued a statement commanding government. I even remember some 2 weeks ago, before the MPP problems, those who were saying that government pay protectors. So they even take at the phone. Who is the MPP? Today you are saying a student here. Oh, they're not spending 100 protectors. You yourself in the studio. You said that government has paid protectors, so they even take at the phone. But today, because of your political, you are what you are doing, you are saying that the government is not paying. Right. But the issue is that, before I land, I beg you. Yes. The issue is that, you see, we cannot testify this last week and this week. I hear CDD Ghana, they are all saying that Ghanaians have put President Mahmoud on 68%. Mahmoud has won the election with 57%. In less than 1 year, people are not approving his work so far.
All right.
So if you can do your politics, I don't want to contest the MPP publication officer. Even
Okay, so that is it. I wouldn't want you to go personal, landlord. You contribute to the show and end it there. But for you to go personal, we wouldn't allow that on the platform. Let me pick our last caller and we come back to the studio. Hello.
hello, good evening, Gabriel.
Good evening, Uzondo.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm good. I'm going to use my own Johnson, the only Johnson, and I'm to ceremony my brother in Kennedy.
All right, all right.
Solomon Karen is a long-time song, 24 hours. You really know against one. We all know that it is a hoax. It's a national hoax. And a hoax. But I still call it. Because we have never had any policy for the country. We have any policy. We know that we have never had any policy. All the policies that we are working, or the local governments are working with, are all initiatives of what? The MDP. And coming out to 24 hours is doing what? I want to ask you, how many people know your mentality here? How many of marriage teachers are to judge that are under the 24 hours policy? How many?
All right.
One of the government is suffering just like this and open. Look at how the professionals are tackling you. I'm telling you, any Christian country of Ghana, they're coming. They're not trying to be like begging the president to see to the farmers flat because the Nigerian government has been cheating the corporate farmers for a long time. And they are going to interest at least paying better than Mama is paying. They are not reducing the prices of cocoa.
Thank you very much.
Mama is centralizing the market.
Thank you very much, Zonto. Zonto called us from Winkon in the Talsi district. We are back in studio. We would wrap our conversation here. And I would want that TTV just a minute, then we leave. Yes.
All right.
Don't visit. Kindly don't make that. Don't visit any issue again. I'm begging.
We continue to work for the people of this country. They gave us a mandate. We had a social contract with the people of this country. The 24-hour economy was a classic policy that we spoke about, and Ghanaians bought into it. We all appreciate the challenges that we are facing as a country in the area of job or unemployment, and we should not treat that as a joke. As a country, whether NDC, NPP, any of the keys, your focus should be how we can together team up as politicians, as duty bearers, to craft policies that will be able to address the challenging situations that we're in, the needs that we want. We should be able to address those ones. So I believe that with this 24-hour economy that it has been, the president has assented into a law, and plans are far advanced. They have started engaging the private sector, they have started engaging the business community, they are engaging all stakeholders, including government institutions, to see how it will be implemented to influence the lives of people, impact the lives of people, at least for every Ghanaian to benefit. Whether you are a market woman, you are a consumer, you are an exporter, you are whatever, everybody will benefit. And we believe that if this policy is well implemented, within the next 5-10 years, we should be able to get the result. The result should be something that everybody will be proud of. The countries where these policies are ongoing, they are not better than Ghana. And
thank you.
Will do that.
All right.
To the admiration of all.
Thank you very much, TTB. Just before Johnson comes in, the comments on Facebook, I would want to just read a few of them. For Joseph says that greetings to you, bro, and to your panelists, especially Honorable Johnson. The propaganda and mischievous government will soon be exposed. and they are quick to claim credit for the external factors such as gold prices and crude oil price at the international market. They should as well accept their mismanagement at the cocoa sector and stop their lamentations. Every government inherits both access and liabilities, but it takes prudent management to fix them. Watching you live from Dagbon. Okay, thanks a lot for watching us all the way from the Dagbon Kingdom. Bobby Akatis. Anula he says that it is not true that the monies were paid in full to the students. They received less than what they paid as admissions. This government is 419. That is what Bobby is saying on Facebook. The Akazi Robert, the other name I'm not able to get it clear. I don't know. Atolarongo.
Yes.
Atolarongo is on Facebook, and he says that Martin Pay's, that is providing us information. He says Martin Pay's petition for the removal of the special prosecutor was presented on the 11th of December. So these are some of the comments from you on Facebook. We truly appreciate your time following us both on radio and also on Facebook too as well. Kindly share and let the whole world know what we do here in the Upper East region and also on A1 radio with critical issues. Johnson, just a minute, then we say goodbye.
This was April 26,
You should provide us data and information.
2019. The Electoral Commission says some actions of the opposition National Democratic Congress are gradually becoming a cause to worry for the peace and stability in the country. The NDC has in the past days lashed out at the EC, describing as distasteful the attitude of the chairperson of the commission over the upcoming limited voter registration outcome. Its General Secretary Johnson Asedun Ketia has stated that the posturing of the EC chair, Jean Mensa, is fast becoming a threat to the commission and to the country democracy. Deputy chairperson at the EC, Dr. Bosman, insisting that the Jean Mensa administration has so far exhibited
Johnson, you are really almost a full story.
I am reading this for Joe Central Market and others to know that the EC responded to your General Secretary then, who is your chairman now. Not that the EC just wake up and say NDC or Asedun Ketia is a threat to democracy. No. It was Asedun Ketia who said that Jean Mensa led EC is a threat to the democracy of this country. So when the Bosman Asadu was hooked online on City FM, he responded that Asedun Ketia and the NDC is rather threat to the democracy of this country. So it was a response to your description, not different topic.
All right. So you ended. You kindly ended there.
With this 24-hour economy, they have succeeded not letting us diagnose it properly. The way I prepared for that one, I wanted to take it from one after the other.
You decided to respond.
No, I have to do that. I have to do that. I know them. I know NDC. I know that. I know NDC. Oh, can you allow me when you were closing your mouth? I didn't say anything. Can you allow me? Can you allow me?
It's okay.
Can you allow me? You see, this 24 hours, next year we'll come and sit here and talk about it. Is that not so? We'll talk about it. The one job, 3 people, was what you promised. And that was what attracted people to vote for you. So don't come and tell them that you are putting up a market, you are talking with private sector.
All right.
Many of the private sector was already doing their 24-hour economy things.
Okay.
The filling stations, some of them are operating 24. The pharmacy that you are mentioning, don't we have 24-hour
we are ending the conversation
those things that were happening. You promised, you have come, then you failed to do what you are supposed to do. To me, he doesn't want me to talk because you know that I'm saying the truth. One.
Yes.
Araba Tokono, I got the name right. The former CJ. She has won one. One in the sense that one of the petition, the
Oh,
course of action.
is
So, I want you to put it on record.
Johnson.
Those are the two topics we discuss here.
Yeah, but that is no, it's okay.
No,
I allowed you to read them too. Yeah, I am fair to. I'm fair to you.
Because Araba, the then CJ, threw out the Saul case. It was one of the petitions against her. Now, this current one is saying that you can't use that one because they have cleared the ECJ. So it means what the CJ did, the former CJ did, as at that time, she was right.
Okay.
But it was part of the course action that was put before the committee, and they got it her out. So she has won one now. Let us wait for the others to.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time this evening. These critical issues on A1 Radio. I think the key things that were before the presidency, and then that was forwarded to the CJ, that led to the removal of the Council of State rather, that led to the removal of the former Chief Justice, is in the public domain. Possibly we may have to peruse some of them to ascertain some of the things that Johnson. Well, that was not in public. That was not in public. It's the issue regarding the. That was no. I don't think we had. It was about. She has been in. It was about procurement issues and the fact that she had traveled and benefited. Well. It is not the time for us to go back into those issues again. So we are ending it here. We are ending it here. We are ending it. It's critical issues on A1 Radio 101.1. So it is critical issue on A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. We've ended the conversation. We had Johnson Ayine. He swings for the New Patriotic Party. The New Patriotic Party. Solomon TTV speaks for NDC, the National Democratic Congress, and that is how we end the conversation this evening. Hoping that next week Friday we have a good time again like this. With you on us, with you with us on Facebook. We appreciate your time too. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye bye.